Hey everyone, so I have a makeup tutorial. As you can see, I went for these burgundy smoky eyes with a neutral lip, and I wore this makeup look on New Year's Eve, and I got so many good compliments about it that I thought, why not make a video tutorial on this look. Oh yeah, my camera died like 4 times, so not everything is filmed correctly, but I give you the instructions anyway. It's not a video where I talk to you all the time. It will be a video where I will do my makeup and I give the information throughout the video. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you do recreate this look, let me know by tagging me on Instagram. Leave your comments down below what you think about this look, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye! Hey guys, and welcome again to another tutorial. I am wearing no makeup whatsoever, so let's get started. I will be using the MAC Face and Body Foundation in N2 and this Accor Parfait highlighter in the color 101DW. I will be mixing both of them together on my hand, so I'll get that lovely dewy look for this makeup. Don't use too many of the liquid highlighter because it will make you look like a disco ball, and we don't want that. So just a tiny bit will do. I will be blending it all out. Ugh, hairs. I will be blending it all out with a Real Techniques stippling brush. Just make sure you blend it well first. You warm it up a bit on your hand, and then you will apply it on your face, of course. Where else? Like, yeah. Okay, so blend it well. Okay, so next up I will be using my favorite concealer by Maybelline, a Fit Me concealer in the number 15, and that's Clair or Fair, and I will be using it on some spots, red spots I have below the nose and on the chin area. I will use a damp beauty blender by Real Techniques to buff it into the skin. Next up, I will be using my Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer in the color 01 Ivory, and I will be using it to hide my dark circles below the eyes. You can also use it to illuminate your skin a little bit on your cheekbones, on the nose, on your cupid's bow, but I'm skipping that today. And again, I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend it all in. If you don't have a beauty blender, just use your ring finger to dab it into the skin. Next up, I will be doing my eyebrows. I will be using a Jane Iredale brow pencil in the color Blonde. And I really love this brow pencil because it's just the right color for my hair, and since I am a real life ginger, it is very hard to find the correct color for my eyebrows. So yeah, I only started recently with drawing on not really drawing on eyebrows, but just color them. It seemed to be very hard for me because I always thought that I looked like a boy when I did it, so but now I actually find a decent way to do it, and I just cannot seem to stop. And I really like this eyebrow pencil. It's like one of the best things I have in my makeup stash. Okay, so now I see this part is kind of blurry, but I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Plumper in transparent, and I will be using this to give a little shape to my eyebrows and make the eyebrow pencil stick the entire day. Just a little fix, and ta-da! Eyebrows are done. Next up, I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original, and I'm just applying a little bit on both sides of the eye. And again, this is super blurry. Hooray! I really need to take some lessons in filming, I guess. but you guys know what I mean. So just blend it out very well. And then it's time to apply your eyeshadow. I'm starting off by using the MAC Brulee eyeshadow just over the entire eyelid to even out the skin tone, and I'm just using a normal eyeshadow brush. And this one is by Barbara Hoffman, but there's no number for it. I'm just applying it all over the eyelid. Then I'm using my Meet Matte Nude palette, and I'm using the color Matte Sing, just to give that little difference for the eyes, and I'm using it in the crease, and I'm using a very fluffy brush. Next up, I'm using my Dior palette in color 876 Trafalgar, and I'm only using the cranberry color in the middle. I had this color for like 2 years already. Yeah, I have this palette for 2 years already, and I really like it. I'm using a MAC 217 blending brush to apply it on my eyelid. And why am I using this blending brush? Because as it is a very hard color to use, it seemed very easy to blend it in one way. So using this blending brush means that I'm already blending the color in for the rest of my eyeshadow colors. It just seemed like really easy to use this one, so yeah. I really think I look very pretty though, don't you think? Like the red, and it seems like I am, yeah, part of a Satanic club or something. And keep on blending that out. If you smudge, it doesn't matter because you will be using that same color below your lash line afterwards, so that's not too bad. Don't go out like this because people will think you will be crazy. I look so pretty! Next up, my outer V color, and I'm using just a regular brush actually that I got from a Dutch store called Hema, and it's the eyeshadow brush and smudge in the number 256, and I'm using my L'Oreal Smoky color 301 in Escape in Bordeaux, and I'm just applying this in my outer V to give that nice burgundy look. And of course, people, I'm not leaving it like this. It will be blended out in just a few seconds. Woohoo! Okay, so I will be using a blending brush by Real Techniques. It's the domed shadow brush. And keep on blending that out. Okay, so it seemed like my camera died all the way throughout the rest of my eye look. So as I said, I used the domed shadow brush by Real Techniques. Afterwards, I used a blending brush by L'Oreal to blend it out a little bit more. And then I used the cranberry color again just to apply that pop of color. For highlighting, I used the L'Oreal Nude 206 in Little Beige Dress, and I've used it just below the brow bone and to highlight my inner corners of the eye. I used the Color Riche Le Cool in Midnight Black, from L'Oreal Paris, and I use it to tightline my upper lashes, and in my waterline I used a little smudge brush to smudge the black out, whimper curler to curl the eyelashes, and I used my all-time favorite mascara from L'Oreal. It's the Volume Million Lashes in Fatale in the color black. Yeah, just plain good old black. And it's such a difference. I really love how mascara actually gives me a little bit color to my face, because as a ginger or a very light-headed person, you all know that we people do not have decent eyelashes. So mascara is like a lifesaver for us. I like to apply 2 coats of mascara on the upper lashes and just 1 coat below. It gives me a little bit extra volume to the eyes. If you want, you can always add in some falsies, but I'm not very good with them, so I just skip them. I will be using my multifunctional brush. Yeah, it's actually the multitask brush by Real Techniques, and I will be using my Glam Cushion de Soleil by L'Oreal, and I'm using the bronzer in the hollows of my cheeks and just on the temples, on the forehead, just to give me the extra color. Because we don't want to look like a vampire, of course, with the eyes, so we are bronzing it up a little bit. And if you're very pale like me, don't forget to do a little bit of your neck. Next up, I will be using my Infallible Sculpt Contouring Highlight Palette in the color Light Medium. I think it's 01. Yeah, it's 01, and I will only be using the contouring side of the palette. And I'm just making a little fish face and using it in the hollows of my cheeks again, just to contour a little bit. Then I use a bit on the temples, on my chin, jawline. And I will be blending everything out with a blush brush. I know it sounds weird, so yeah, it actually gives me the best result if I use a blush brush. So next up, I will be using my blush. I will be using a MAC blush. It is called Melba Matte, and I will be applying it with a L'Oreal blush brush. To finish off this look, I will be using my MAC lipstick. And whoops, that's the wrong color. I'll be just back in a few seconds. Okay, so I'm back, and this time I have the correct color, and I will be using my new MAC matte lipstick in the color Velvet Teddy. This is like a really gorgeous color, and if I was applying it correctly on the camera, you could definitely see. Oh, whoops, there it is. And it's gone. And I'm back. It's like such a gorgeous color. It's like a little bit pinky. Yeah, it has like a pinky undertone, and it suits perfectly with the eyes. If you want, you can use a dark matte berry lip, but I'm more of the bright eyes, soft lip kind of person. Okay, so I'm done. What is happening with my hair? Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you liked it, and I really hope to see you again next time. Thank you for watching.